Hey guys, welcome to the channel, it's the Eradicator, and in this video, well, we'll talk about the latest rumors about the Evocati patches. That's right, Star Citizen Alpha 3.17.1 is finally officially in Evocati. We have a patch, and it's a pretty interesting one, so let's get started with a couple of new features. The window interior mapping shader, which is adding a new shader for buildings around the PU that will display 3D interior rooms that change perspective when looking through windows. Also, for locations, there's a lighting polish pass for Hearst and volumetric crowds, which is great because, well, they tend to be also quite resource hungry. So if there's a little polishing here, maybe it's going to be a little bit smoother there through those clouds. As I'm concerned, it's working quite okay on my PC, but I could use a little bit more frames per second. When it comes to gameplay, they've updated the intro bounty mission ship AI to be more balanced for new players, because yeah, it's true that fighting, when you're a new player and you're starting bounty hunting and you're fighting eclipses, that's a little bit tough, I think. Increased shield health size of size 2 shields. It's true that I've noticed that shield size 2 shields, especially for the cutlass, you only have one shield, right? They tend to be depleted very, very quickly. So I'm really glad that they've increased that. A nice little balance pass here. They've added the ability for players to purchase shop items directly into ships that have enough storage volumes. Finally, when it comes to ships and vehicles, they've added a new refueling console for the rear catwalk platform of the Starfarer, which is great. You want to be seeing your customers when you are doing business. And also they've updated a minimum maximum wait times for insurance expedite fees for the Drake Cutlass Steel, the Hoover Quad, and the Misk Hull A. The Scorpius is not there yet, though, in case you were wondering. When it comes to core tech, they made further performance improvements for the streaming bubble, performance polish pass on large planetary storms, which is great because they're also a little bit problematic. So if there's a little bit, if there's better performance with those storms, then I'm all for that, especially traders who get to encounter them quite a bit. That's wonderful. And also, they've updated some game class key bindings for 3.17.1. Now, bug fixes. This is the big one, guys. I hope that you have enough time because, yeah, there's been plenty of bugs that have been corrected for this 3.17.1. And we'll start here with this one. They fixed an issue causing ships and components to duplicate after character resets. So no more exploit here. If you have a character reset, you cannot sell the double items that you've gotten. Fixed an issue causing bunkers to not clear corpses between mission instances. Yeah, I have seen that. I was very surprised. I did a bunker delivery mission. In a bunker, there were corpses everywhere. It was a big mess, and I'm glad that after different missions they are going to be eventually cleared. Selling an item should no longer reset the search filters back to default. Fix an issue causing massive detection range to be drastically reduced for all ships and vehicles. Reloading weapons should no longer fail when emptying and reloading consecutive magazines. Thank you very much. That was very annoying. Fix an issue where players could equip any mag to the BR2 bearing shotgun. Missiles should no longer be able to hit and damage the entity that they were launched from. Thank you, CIG. How many of you guys, giveaway question, guys, here's the giveaway, we're giving away an expanse with the LTI. All you have to do is to subscribe to the channel and answer the question right now. How many of you guys have been hit or destroyed by your own missiles in 3.17 or even in 3.16 or previous patches? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know how you failed. Make sure to subscribe in public settings as well. The lock ping controls to scanning mode settings should now correctly apply to mining mode. AR markers for ships, turrets, and other objects should no longer visually block the mobiGlass interface. The oxygen timer in the mobiGlass should now correctly take into account the player's suit oxygen. The traveler rental kiosk should no longer have blank UI and appear black when accessed. By the way, traveler rental, I am outraged. I rented a freelancer for 3 days. It was supposed to be 80,000 Alpha UEC, and they charged me 500,000 Alpha UEC. The traveler rental kiosk, guys, is a scam. They fixed an issue causing characters and objects to not display animations. Fixed an issue that was causing fuel purchase price to slowly increase after players have committed to purchasing fuel from a Starfarer. Okay, so if you purchase fuel from a Starfarer, that was actually... Oh, well, I'm glad this is fixed. I don't understand anything here, but I'm glad that Starfarer have one less bug. Players should no longer be able to request docking to a Starfarer if the refueling boom is not extended. The Starfarer's upper turret should now have atmosphere. There's a deselect select attachment on FPS weapons in shops confirmation window that should now correctly function. The Karak should no longer missing geo and holo compass. Fix an issue causing some of the Karak's components bay and suit lockers to not be able to be closed after opening. Oxygen should now be present in the Karak's repair room. Lots of bugs out there in the Karak's, and that's not the only one. Look at this one here. Players should now be able to sit in a chair of the Karak's captain's quarter. The Starfarer's co-pilot's inner thought UI to turn the ship off should no longer block the MFD's access. Staff Lifter series landing gear should now no longer compress. The MISC Prospector paint options should no longer be missing. Cave interiors on planets with breathable atmosphere should now correctly inherit the atmosphere of the planet. That means that, yeah, you should be able to breathe it now. There should no longer be invisible trees that players can collide to around the Magrotech River. Loot crates in underground facilities should no longer duplicate and overlap inside of each other. Oh, that must have been great, especially if you're picking up all those loot crates and put them into your ship, free crates, right? The additional robustness to loot transfer to help items transfer quickly from loot to crate into personal inventory has been added. I hope that this means that basically it is more reliable and the items will not just automatically go back into their loot boxes, because that one is a very annoying bug. I hope that this one here. The Hornet Parrot should no longer correctly give combat assistant mission credit when destroyed. The price of Freedom laptop should no longer be missing its UI prompt. Fix an issue that was causing some players to receive a failed invalid location message when trying to buy from the pharmacy kiosks. Supply and demand from buying and selling commodities should no longer instantly refill. Oh, too bad. Fix an issue causing common rays to be missing their missile defense and size 10 turrets. Fix an issue causing common rays to incorrectly have trespass zones, which gave player a felony. Fixed an issue causing some players to not receive their badge when completing the parrot swarm in the group. And the Artimex armor cape should no longer appear to be blown by the wind when there isn't any. With that come 12 client crashes, 9 server crashes, and a fixed multiple backend service crashes. Well, with 9 crashes, I'm glad to see that, because it's quite a few. I've had quite a few crash to desktops in 3.17. I've had quite a few 30k errors as well. So I hope that all of these fixes here are going to be bringing some extra stability. Now, there are still some known issues. For example, you cannot buy components directly into the ship storage. The medical beacon may complete mission. The medical beacon may not complete after the player is brought back to life. So that's also a long-standing bug. Basically, there's still no healing gameplay because the mission is not working. Characters' head, mobiGlass, and other equipment sometimes go missing after being released from Clasher. A ship's targeting pip may be missing or disappear. The Argo Raft elevator control can be interacted from either the inside deck. Damage to player health can become delayed and also can trigger after the player has fully healed themselves, while Dock to the Starfarer and Valkyrie will continuously tilt instead of remaining stationary. And also, look at this one here. Platinum Bay at the rest shops will temporarily have Dumpers Depot's attract screen on them and will until the I don't understand anything here. Let me try again. The Platinum Bay shops at the rest stops will temporarily have the Dumpers Depot attract screens on them until the proper Platinum Bay attract screen is created. Oh, I see what I mean here. This fixes a styling issue with the buy-sell screens, which made it difficult to interact. Oh, so that's why. So when you go to Platinum Bay, instead of seeing Platinum Bay at the screens, you just see Dumpers Depot. Alright, okay, that's just an issue because there's apparently a problem with the Platinum Bay screen. Well, whatever. Anyway, guys, that is all for this video. I'm so glad to see that finally 3.17.1 is in Evocati. I'm pretty sure it will be because it's coming very soon. The launch week is coming in about 1 week, right? So I'm pretty sure by Monday or Tuesday it will be in the PTU for everybody, and we'll be the first ones to tell you guys on the channel. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. A big shout out as always to Dr. Forbid, Eric Old, the DJ Dunn, Captain Snake, and Geek Citizen. It's the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Joint Membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.